Hello everyone, welcome to Bowls 360. Well, we've done it, we've got to the end of the season, it is round 18. A lot of people will be quite happy the season's over. For me, I'd love to have a 14 game season. I can't wait for that to happen in the next few years. Hopefully Bowls WA come through with the goods there and reduce the number of games. It is a long season, but for a lot of people they are still very much alive and active for the year. Let's have a look at the teams and see how round 18 will look for the Premier League. Okay, the first game here is Cardinia versus South Perth. Let's look at the teams. Cardinia, of course, not submitting their teams by Friday, so we've got no idea what their team looks like. For South Perth, Paul Davies is back, Danny Penman drops out. It is 9th versus 5th. Nothing to play here for Cardinia, but South Perth, they're a sneaky chance to get through if both Osborne Park and Manning lose this weekend and South Perth win. They will overtake them. So there's, 4.5 points between South Perth in 5th and Aussie Park in 3rd. So certainly a 7-1 win here to South Perth will give them every chance of making the finals. The head-to-head record's very close, 10-11 with one draw, but at Cardinia they hold sway there, 7-3. Although a lot of those records were probably 10 years ago when Cardi was a much stronger team. Who do you pick? We're probably going to pick South Perth here. They'll be pretty fired up. I saw them firsthand last week. They were very solid, especially on the rank I played against in Justin Apey. It's very good. But I think they'll get the job done. I think they've got a lot to play for, and they will do their best to win here. Our second game is Cambridge versus Mount Lawley. First versus second, easily match of the day, although not a hell of a lot to play for. Cambridge 4.5 points clear of third placed Osborne Park, so they probably only need 2 rinks, I would guess, unless Aussie Park do a number on Bassendean. But it's at Cambridge. The head-to-head record there is not good for Cambridge. Only 1 win and 3 victories to Mount Lawley, and Mount Lawley having won at Cambridge last year. So it's no certainty that Cambridge will win this. They've certainly got a very good side. They've hit the end of the season in form. They're probably the form side of the competition, them and Osborne Park leading towards the finals next weekend. So I'm going to tip the Cambridge. I think they'll win. It won't be a very big margin though. It should be a cracking game, but Cambridge just in that game. Our third game is Sorrento versus Manning. Sorrento 8th, Manning are 4th. The teams there, Marshall in, out goes Linford, and for Manning, Dave Downey comes in at the expense of Lewis Grigg. The head-to-head record, Sorrento 5-6, and at the venue, Sorrento are 3-2. So Manning actually competitive at Sorrento, so they will go here with a lot of confidence to win. As mentioned with the South Perth, all they've got to do really is win. They're 3 points in front of South Perth, so a victory here will ensure their final spot. Which would be good for them. They were quite low, I think, early in the season. I can't really remember. I probably shouldn't say that, but I'm not sure. It'll be good to see them in the 4. Sorrento, nothing really to play for here. They are assured of playing Premier League next year and obviously can't play finals, so they'll just want to finish on a high and finish with a win. I suspect Manning, with a little bit too much to play for, will be pretty keen to win here and will get the job done. Our fourth game is Safety Bay versus Doubleview. This is the only game of the round where there really is nothing to play for either side. Safety Bay in 10th, Doubleview in 7th. A head-to-head record there. Doubleview loving playing Safety Bay. Look at that 9-2 to the favour of Doubleview. And even down at Safety Bay, they hold sway 3-2 down there. A lot of those results coming in the 2000s when Doubleview were very, very, very good. And even Safety Bay were quite competitive back then, but Doubleview certainly as a club don't mind going to Safety Bay. They'll get a lot of confidence from that. The changes there, Kitson comes in at Safety Bay for Grant Taylor. No change at Doubleview. Who wins? Don't know. They'll probably just have a bit of fun down there. If I was them, I would have started the game about an hour earlier so they could get back home at a reasonable hour. But Doubleview probably to win there at Safety Bay. And our final game is Bassendean versus Osborne Park. It's 6th versus 3rd. Nothing to play for Bassendean. Loads to play for Osborne Park. They can either finish 2nd or 5th. So they can be playing finals next week. A horrible loss here could see them drop out of the finals at all. So, and a good win could see them finish second for that vital double chance. So loads to play for at Osborne Park. And their head-to-head record is favouring them. 8-15 with a draw favouring Osborne Park, and even at Bassendean and Osborne Park have the aces there 7-5. So you would expect history would suggest that Osborne Park will win. Bassendean again, like Sorrento and Doubleview, just playing to finish the season on a bit of a high. They'll be extremely disappointed that they've been in the four most of the season. That horrible game against Sorrento a couple of weeks ago virtually put a line through them for finals, but they'll be disappointed and would be pretty keen to finish the year off with a win. But Osborne Park, as I said, they're one of the form sides going into the finals. They should be too good for Bassendean. So that brings us to the end of the Round 18 preview. We'll see you again on Monday for the review and some other things about finals, some information there potentially. Good luck in the bowls this weekend, and we'll see you all later. Bye for now.